Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Alicia and I'm obsessed with stickers and planning, so if you are too, you're in the right place. My channel is full of plan with me's, sticker hauls, and other planning videos. All of my videos have timestamps in the description so you can skip around to different sections and to different shops in my hauls. And if this is your 20th time listening to this intro, you can go ahead and skip this too. All my social media links, including Instagram, are in the description, as well as all the supplies I use and notes about each video. The planner I'm currently using is my standard size vertical planner, which I use for decorative memory planning. I also just want to add a couple quick notes about me since I don't always remember to go into detail in my videos, and for new viewers it can be confusing. So when I mention work, I'm referring mostly to my bookkeeping position at a grocery store, and when I mention Anastasia, or Anna for short, she is my pet ball python. So let's go ahead and get started with this video, and I hope you enjoy. Alright guys, welcome to another haul today. I do have a couple of character sticker orders to start out with, as I hinted at the end of my last haul. Super exciting because I haven't done those in a while, I feel like, and even more exciting because one of these is a completely new to me shop that I've been kind of like dancing around and hinting at for a long time before I finally placed my first order. And also the other sticker order is from a shop that I haven't bought from and I feel like forever, and it's literally one of my favorite shops. Like I just went through a shop and I was like, I want this and this and this and this and this. To be fair, I also did the same with this shop, but I like held back a little bit with this shop. This shop was I need to catch up on literally everything from the past, like, I don't know, 10 months or whatever that I missed out on, and then I need to go back and pick out little sheets that I missed on from the very beginning of all of her releases, because like that activity didn't apply to me then or whatever. So there's gonna be a lot to go over. I'm super excited. So let's get into it. I'm going to start with the new to me shop, which is Beneva Creations. I don't even know if this counts as new to me because I've been gifted his sheets before, although I think only one, right? One or two? No, three. I think I have three. I think I have the oatmeal, I have the chocolate chip cookie, right? And then I have the burrito. Have I used any of those yet? No. But I have hauled them, so they're not really new to my hauls, but I didn't place an order. I did not look at his shop for the longest time because I knew that I would want everything, and that was true. When I went to his shop, I wanted everything, and this was what I limited myself to. I spent $90 on sheets that I limited myself to because I knew because these were sheets that were like unique, as in not common in other shops, or they were from categories that I had maybe only one or two sheets of already that I needed to fill out those categories. So, and unfortunately that still added up to quite a lot of sheets. So let's get into it. Super excited. So Beneva Creations is owned by Julie and Jeff. I think Jeff does the drawings, which is why I'm saying he all the time, but he does put in this like gorgeous piece of paper personalized with your name into each order. I've seen this in other hauls and I've like I can't wait to get my own, and so I finally got my own because look at this beautiful die cut paper. Like, this is super pretty. I'm gonna keep this forever. Is my name printed on or handwritten? I think it's printed, so it's like super cool that like he prints one of these for each person and then like die cuts it, and it's such a nice touch. I love the shop like more than I can say, honestly, and you're gonna see that in a minute, but just all these little touches just make me so excited about it. So let's zoom in even more because it's a lot. So I did go through and sort this. I didn't sort the other order, but I did sort this in terms of categories. So let's go ahead and start with the bigger sheets because there's fewer of them. So there's two like types of characters in his shop. I feel like there's the people, or the girls mostly. I think there's some guys, which is really cool actually, but I haven't bought any of those yet. So there's the people, and then there's the dinosaurs. I think the dinosaur is actually super cute. So this is one of those shops where I typically don't discriminate. Like, I don't pick, okay, I only want to get the people or I only want to get the dinosaurs. I will get either, and I think they all have like their own different sets of activities too, so like you kind of can't really discriminate. But so I picked up a couple dinosaur sheets in this one, and then I think a couple people sheets. So I did get does the dinosaur have a name? I'm not really sure. I did get the dinosaur sleeping, like taking naps and stuff, because weirdly I have like an enormous sleep section, but I don't have a lot of stickers for like just sleeping. Like I feel like a lot of those are either tired stickers or like just beds or scripts, or like there's like other things that aren't actually like sleeping in a bed. And I definitely do not have enough neutral sleeping stickers that go with like any spread. And I do have a couple like white ones. Like I have the fox and cactus cats that are sleeping. I have the vanilla from Papershire that's sleeping, and that's a white bunny. But I needed more for that category. So the white dinosaur, you know, perfectly fits into that. And there's some purple here and there, but that is okay. It's still kind of a neutral purple. But yeah, this definitely fit that category. So this could be like for tired, honestly, because the dinosaur is standing up. But like the rest of these could just be for like naps, which is mainly what I need to use these for. So this kind of checked that box for me perfectly. So I got that sheet. And this one I was actually really excited about because there's a lot of like stick sheets out there, definitely. But there are not a lot of like symptom sheets. And I have a lot of like symptoms that could like be related to sickness, but are not necessarily sickness. Two of those specifically are nausea and dizziness. Nausea could be like from upset stomach, or like, I don't know, I drank coffee and I didn't drink it the day before, or something like that. And dizziness is often because I don't eat enough protein or just don't eat enough food in general. So these are things that happen to me a lot, and I don't really have specific ways to mark that really that often. I think this is meant to be like headache, honestly, but I'm going to use it as dizziness because, you know, the spinning motion, that's what it looks like to me. So there's that. And then there's stomach ache, which I think is also meant to be nausea, but you could use it for either one. And then there's, you know, the actual sick with the hot water bottle on your head or whatever that is. So I don't know, I really like this as a symptom sheet. I need like more stickers of like sneezing and coughing, those symptoms too, because like that happens to me a lot. That is not necessarily just I have a cold. It's either I have allergies or coughing is asthma. So like I want more symptoms stickers for those too. So if you know of any shops that have those, let me know. So similar to that is the this little girl sheet, which is like, I think it's meant to be cramps, but I'm just kind of thinking of it as body aches, because I do get like aches in other parts of my body too, like knee aches. Like this could almost be knees because it's not really that specific to a part of a body, or like lately I've had a virus that causes my legs to ache a lot. So I feel like that sticker is like kind of in the lower region of the body where the ache is. So I'm probably going to use that to mark aching legs, or honestly any of these could be used for that, I feel like. So yeah, again, this is meant to be like cramps, and I probably could use it for cramps too, but those happen less often than just general body aches. So a pretty versatile sheet, I feel like. And then I also got the shaving sheet because I have like no shaving stickers. I have my own shaving sheet and I have the Once More with Love, but like, I don't know, I feel like either not many other shops have them, or like they're just ones that I for some reason don't like. So this one I liked. It's a nice classic, you know, shaving the legs sheet, so I needed that to fill out a category. I really like this one because this is like letter writing. I don't have that many plain letter writing stickers that are not like holiday thank you notes or like something like that. But like this could be just for any time Happy Meal, or this could be like for birthday thank you notes, not like Christmas thank you notes. So I had only, I think, one other sheet that was like this, so I needed to fill out this category as well. But I think it's just so cute. She's got her little mug next to her. This is like the perfect thank you note writing setup. I actually still have to write thank you notes for Christmas gifts. I am like so behind on that. Oopsie. That's pretty on brand for me though, so they probably expect, they probably shouldn't even expect any thank you notes, because nobody really sends thank you notes in the mail anymore. But you know, as planner people, I think we kind of understand that that's a fun thing to do. Oh, so then we have the Winnie the Pooh sheet. This is like kind of just a generic bear, you know, to avoid copyright issues, ha ha ha. But you know who it is. It's Winnie the Pooh. He's got honey pots everywhere. He's laying on a log. This is Winnie the Pooh. Minus the red shirt, but come on. He's a yellow bear. How many yellow bears are there? Not that many. There's probably like a Care Bear that's yellow or something, but I don't know. Clearly it's Winnie the Pooh. I love this sheet. I love Winnie the Pooh stickers. I don't really have that many. I think I have like maybe one Winnie the Pooh sheet. And I have like a whole Winnie the Pooh category, so it's like I need more. I don't know. I think I've maybe more than one, but still not that many. Not enough. The only problem is that these stickers are like really big. I could use the smaller honey pots, like those and these, more easily. But like finding room to fit this big old bear in a sticker, much less the bear on a log, within a spread is going to be really hard. This is going to be more of a deco thing. Makes me really wish I had a Winnie the Pooh kit. I think I have a printable on my wish list that I need to get, but there's not that many Winnie the Pooh kits out there either. I think there's maybe one from Keytown that I'm thinking of too, but this would be like really good deco for a kit like that. But knowing me, I'm gonna try to cram it in there somewhere. Like if I have room when I'm not really marking anything for that day, then I'll put this like just on the bougie probably. But yeah, I just love the Winnie the Pooh sheet. And then early bird, I don't have a ton of like waking up early stickers, but I'm getting really more into waking up early. Like I already have to wake up at 5 o'clock or 5:10 latest to get to work at 6 in the morning, but I'm starting to get up at like 4:40ish, 4:50ish, even before then, just to like make food in the morning, because I love quiet mornings. I love quiet mornings at work, but I also love quiet mornings at home when nobody else in the house is awake to bother me in the kitchen. So it's kind of cold and chilly and there's no sunlight, which is unfortunate, but I don't know, I love the peace and quiet and being left alone. So I'm starting to embrace mornings, early mornings more, like really early mornings. So I need more early bird stickers. I think I have one from Once More with Love, but I needed another. So here it is. Again, these are pretty big stickers, but they could work on a half box or maybe even a third box. So there's that. I haven't even mentioned the paper yet. This is on like really like buttery premium matte. So this is really nice paper. The quality is amazing. The drawing style is amazing. I love everything about this. You'll see that more when we get to the food stickers. But here we have a little sheet of bunny rabbits. This is another category that I didn't really have a ton of. I have like maybe one bunny sheet. And I don't know, I feel like bunnies are a lot more prevalent in my life than I probably suspected, like before really stopping to think about it. And there's not that many bunny sheets out there, but like I don't know, I feel like I read a lot of books that have bunnies in them. I read a lot of books with like animal main characters because that's just the genre and like age range that I read. So there's a lot of that. And there's like movies, you know, Peter Rabbit, you know, Watership Down. There's a lot of bunnies going on. So I needed more bunny stickers, and here we go. I like how there's multiple sizes. So you get some like little thing size bunnies, you get some like quarter box size, and then you get your little half size bunnies. So, or half box size. So you really get everything, and you even get the carrots. So I love the size variety on that sheet. And also with the bees too. Bees are another thing that I just love. Like I can't imagine there's that many uses for bees other than like the bee movie. Like I don't know, unless you get stung by a bee or you see a beehive that you want to mark. I don't know. But I just love bees. I feel like this could also be really good deco for bee related kits. I do like a lot of bee related kits, like honey kits, stuff like that. So I needed the bee sheet. I needed the bee sheet. So here we have some sideways looking bees, some top ways looking bees. Got a lot of really teeny tiny ones of those. And then we get some of the bigger bees, like half box size bees. And these are holding flowers, cute little bees holding flowers. And then you get the honey pots with the bees as well. I love that so much. So many types of bees on this sheet. I love that. So those are the bigger sheets that I got. Why did I skip the freebies? I put them in the front so I would go over them first, and I did not do that. So we get 2 freebie sheets. This is like super special to me. I didn't even know there were 2. I was not expecting 2, but I'm excited about 2 because they also include some stickers from sheets that I want to get in the future but have not already purchased. So on this sheet we have the breakfast sandwich, the girl wearing a mask, laundry basket. I'm guessing these are glasses, dinosaur wearing glasses, grocery bag, chocolate chip cookies, mariachi dinosaur. Guessing this is like washing your face. This looks like a Zoom meeting, iced coffee, and windy day. I really want to get the windy day stickers. I skipped out on them this time. I don't have a ton of windy day stickers, but I skipped out on them because they're really big. But now that I've seen how they actually look in person, I feel like I could possibly fit that in a half box. I have a windy day script that I feel like I could like layer over the top of that and it would just fill up perfectly a half box. So I may just get that sheet anyway. But yeah, I need more windy day stickers because I live in the Bay Area. It's windy here. So that's that sheet. And then we have another freebie sheet. I feel like I'm special for getting 2 freebie sheets. So we have a present, a sandwich, a delicious looking sandwich. I want that sandwich. I have like a lot of sandwich stickers, so that's why I passed, but I want that one. This Leave Me Alone turtle. I feel like Sage used that in one of her spreads, and like that's where I have seen this before, but it's cute. Like that's me in the mornings, like leave me alone. It's too early to be like communicating with people. We have a little T-Rex right here drinking tea. That's like me. I get bougie when I drink tea. I think she is FaceTiming right there. Aw, he's so sad. The little canceled dinosaur is so sad that the event was canceled. And then we get our recycle bin, takeout bag. I love this bunny sweeping. Is the bunny a character? Because I want the bunny to be a character now. I love this bunny sweeping. That's so cute. I bet he's sweeping dust bunnies. I get it. I would feel really bad if like that was the name of the sheet and I just like thought that was my own joke that I made up, but I think it was pretty funny. Because I just like didn't know. Anyway, so there's the dinosaur on a laptop, and then here we have the girl whose like hair is blowing in the wind. I think she's like supposed to be like a superhero of some kind. I vaguely remember seeing that in the shop. But yeah, so many generous stickers on these freebies. I love that. So now let's get into the tiny sheets. I think a lot of shops are doing these tiny sheets now. Fox and Cactus is doing them. One Smart Love is doing them. Got a lot of tiny little sheets, but I don't know. For a lot of these, I feel like that's really enough to last me quite some time. And who knows, maybe forever. So I think it's a good deal. These are cheaper than the full-size sheets, of course. But you do get still quite a lot of stickers, I feel like. So I did sort these out. So we have non-food first and then food. So we have these spiders. I was like super hyped when I saw these. These were one of the first sheets that I saw from this shop. And I saw those and I was like, that's so awesome, because where else are spider stickers? Not really anywhere. I can't even think of a shop that has like a spider themed sheet. Like maybe you get a couple deco spiders on a Halloween like sampler sheet, but you never get a whole sheet of spiders. And I'm obsessed with spiders. I mentioned this many times before, but like I'm obsessed with spiders. I need them. I feel like Sage maybe got me this sheet. I don't know. Sage, if I'm wrong, let me know. But like I don't know. I vaguely remember like saying all this before, like about my love of spiders and this sheet. I don't know. I'm just gonna repeat what I said anyway. I love spiders. Love this sheet. Needed a whole sheet of them to mark spider related things such as reading or watching Charlotte's Web, or the spiders in my house that are like my family. I definitely have written in my planner when they have had babies. I kind of track that because they live in my bathroom and they have babies in there, and it's so cute to watch them. And to watch the ones that stay grow up. It really is like Charlotte's Web. A few of them stay and become the next generation, but most of them leave. But yeah, watching the generations of spider families in my bathroom, that's really fun. And when they left because of the fires, and then when they came back. So I think I've marked all those things. So I just need spider stickers to mark those spider activities. And also, you know, like Harry Potter too, other pop culture things that involve spiders. So super obsessed with that. And you get spiders and webs, and they're just so cute. They're so round. I love these little round huggable spiders. So that's the spider sheet. And I did get the jack-o'-lantern sheet. Really the only reason I got this sheet was because I carved pumpkins last year for the first time, and I just needed more stickers of like actual jack-o'-lanterns. We didn't unfortunately get to light it. We got the candles, we put them in there, kept forgetting the lighter, so we never got to actually have jack-o'-lanterns. We just had carved pumpkins, but hopefully this year. Anyway, so I needed more stickers of like carved pumpkins because I really only had just like plain uncarved pumpkins. So I got these just, you know, to have on hand or as deco. And then I got the puzzle sheet. Self-explanatory. I've said this so many times. I'm obsessed with puzzles. I did get my boyfriend and I a puzzle for us to do for like our first puzzle. We haven't started it yet though, and I keep looking at it. Every time I'm in my room I glance at it. I'm like, we need to do that. So hopefully this week we're gonna carve aside time to actually start that puzzle. So there's that. And then I got the plain sheet of dinosaurs. These are like normal T-Rex dinosaurs, not the white character one. I think there's more dinosaurs in his shop though. I think he has like a whole section. So there's a few more. I just got the T-Rex for any generic dinosaur related thing. I don't really have a ton of dinosaur stickers, I don't think. But like I need to have something to mark watching Jurassic Park, honestly. I don't think I have any Jurassic Park character stickers. So I needed something to mark that because there's a lot of movies in that series, that trilogy, and then the new trilogy. And just, you know, anything else involving dinosaurs, because I feel like there's probably a lot more that I'm not thinking of right now. But yes, there's that. I even like going to the museum, although I do have a lot of museum stickers. And then now we're getting into holiday food items. So I think there's only 3 unique sheets in here. I took out the candy canes because I do love candy canes and I do mark candy canes in my planner. I didn't have enough like just plain candy cane stickers. And these are like super realistic and I love them. There's like 3 unique candy cane patterns on these and I just love that. So detailed. And then we have eggnog. This is another thing that like I don't have a ton of stickers of. I have some but not a ton of eggnog stickers. And I don't really drink eggnog by itself, but I do mix it and make like a version of white Russians with eggnog, so like a yellow Russian, which apparently is a thing. But yeah, I've talked about that before, but that's kind of what I do with that. So I just wanted to have like an eggnog drink to mark that, because I don't think I've seen any white Russian stickers, but at least I can use eggnog stickers for that. And then I love this sheet so much because I have like been thinking, it's on my wish list to like find somewhere like a holiday food specific sheet, like Thanksgiving like side dishes and main dishes. Like you always get the turkey, but what if I want to mark specifically when I made the green bean casserole? I had that issue last year. I was like trying to mark that and like I really didn't have anything like to mark that. So I'm so glad that now I have the green bean casserole. I have the Brussels sprouts because that is also like my specialty for Thanksgiving. I have this amazing Brussels sprout recipe, and when I used to have Thanksgiving with my extended family, we'd all get together and I would make that and that would be my dish. So I'm super glad that that's there. I think this is like a carrot dish, which is also really useful. And then we have the turkey and we have the spiral sliced ham. And I love that too. I think I got that one year. And then mashed potatoes, of course, and then cranberry sauce. So I just love all of these to mark just literally whenever I eat any of these things. And of course I had to get 2 of these sheets because I know I'm going to go through them super fast, just for just generic everyday eating. So love that to death. So now I get into the rest of the food sheets. I didn't even talk about how detailed these food stickers are, but if you know anything about Beneva Creations, you know that Jeff's food drawings are so detailed. Like look at that burrito. You can see every single ingredient in that burrito. You can see every spot on the tortilla. It is perfection. This is the best burrito sticker I've ever seen. Did Sage just buy me this sheet and I feel like bad that I forgot I asked her to buy it for me, or did she throw it in? I don't even know. Sage, let me know what the deal is. Did I ask you to buy this? I don't remember. I feel like this is the one I just hauled, but I don't know. I have more of it now, so I know I'm gonna go through it because I still am obsessed with burritos. They're like my favorite food. I have a lot of favorite foods, but this is definitely one of them. So super excited to have more burrito stickers. And then iced coffee. I don't have a lot of iced coffee stickers either, but I've gotten more into drinking it during the summer because summertime is really too hot to have normal coffee. So I've been drinking more of iced coffee. So I just needed some plain iced coffee stickers, and these are perfect. They're a good size too. Cereal stickers, didn't have a ton of those. So I love these little generic cereal stickers. Looks like Cheerios, which I don't eat, but it's generic cereal. But yeah, cereal's like a special treat for me because I usually get Fruity Pebbles or Cinnamon Toast Crunch or something, and that's like my special dessert for that week. So I like to mark it because it's unusual. And then Subway sandwiches, or I guess just like sub sandwiches from anywhere really. I don't have a ton of those either. I don't really eat them a ton anymore, but I do like them still. They're like a good road trip food, I feel like. So I need to have these to mark that. And again, you can see every ingredient in there. It's perfection. Popsicles. I do have a lot of popsicle stickers, I feel like, but I do like to mark when I eat popsicles because it's all the time during summer. Because like we don't have air conditioning in our house, so you need to find other ways to keep cool. And popsicles are those ways. I really love this sheet of hot cocoa stickers because it's plain, it's any time of year, it's not Christmas time specific hot cocoa. And I have so many of those stickers, but I don't have a ton of just plain anytime hot cocoa stickers, and I drink hot cocoa throughout the year, so I'm probably going to get more of this sheet in the future because it just really fits that need that I have. So also breakfast sandwiches. I don't have a lot of breakfast sandwich stickers either, but like I'm getting more into breakfast sandwiches. I do love some breakfast sandwiches. I prefer them with croissants. I don't really eat them with or English muffins. I don't really like those, but that's okay because this is, clearly, it's a breakfast sandwich. It's going to mark breakfast sandwiches. So I love having a sticker specifically for that as well. And then we have, I think these are snickerdoodle cookies. I think Sage, well, she and I were talking about it, but I think she specifically told him that she wanted cookies that were not just chocolate chip, like more varieties of cookies, because usually if you get a cookie sheet in a shop, it's going to be chocolate chip. so you don't see many other varieties. But he came through, so we have at least Snickerdoodle now. I think I already have the chocolate chip sheet. But yes, so I'm really glad that we have these because I don't like chocolate chip cookies. I like pretty much every other kind of cookie, so I'm glad that I can now mark that. And these are like so detailed again. They're perfect. All of these are. I'm also excited for this one, which is tamales. I haven't seen tamale stickers anywhere else, but my boyfriend's mom makes them, and I had them for the first time the other week when he brought them over to me, and they were really good. So I need to be able to mark that whenever I have them in the future, and for that time as well. So I love that. Cake is another sticker type that I don't have a ton of. Cake and milkshakes both, so I just needed to add more to my cake. Like, I don't even eat cake that much. I don't like cake, but there are occasions where I eat it and I need to mark it. So here's some cake slices of various varieties. What is this, like, blue cake? Is that meant to be like a white cake, but it's like blue because of the shadow? I don't know. Interesting. And then milkshakes for that same reason. Just needed more of that type. And I do like milkshakes. I usually make them more than I buy them, but if we're eating out at a burger place and it's like lunchtime and I'm extra hungry, I'm probably gonna get a milkshake, and so will my boyfriend. So definitely have quite a few of those to mark as well. Alright, so then we have just plain bagels. I really like this because I have a few bagel stickers, but they're usually like a bagel sandwich or like bagel specifically with cream cheese or something. So no matter how I make the bagel, I can just use this plain bagel sticker to mark that. And again, it's more of a special snack, like treat for me, not an everyday thing. I rarely buy bagels, so I want to be able to mark those. And Oreos, same with that. I bought a bunch of like holiday Oreos for like the Christmas season, like limited edition Oreos. I never buy them usually, but I wanted just to mark getting those. So cute little Oreo stickers. Again, it's another type of cookie sticker that you don't really see, so I love that. This, I meant to look up like what kind of soup this was, but I don't remember, but I think it's chicken noodle soup. I'm gonna pretend it is anyway because I have been drinking or eating that a lot lately because I've been a little bit sick, and this is like the best soup to eat when you're sick. So just wanted more soup stickers. S'mores, another like dessert, kind of obscure dessert category that I have that I just needed to fill out. I do have some s'more stickers, but can always do with more. And again, I love how detailed these are. So delicious. I do make these throughout the year in my toaster oven, just as a dessert. Chocolate bars, I have like one other chocolate bar sheet, but chocolate bars are also kind of special. It's fun to like get the really fancy ones because chocolate bars are like weirdly expensive when they're good, not just like your crappy Hershey's bar. So these are also a special treat that I like to mark, like Willy Wonka, you know, getting a chocolate bar is a special occasion. Waffles, I am obsessed with this sheet because I don't have enough plain waffle stickers. I have like berries waffles or like savory waffle, and those are all from Paper Shire I'm talking about. I don't have really much like plain waffle stickers, and I'm obsessed with waffles, like pretty much all breakfast foods that are carb based. So I need to mark those all the time. So glad I have this just plain waffles sheet, and they look so delicious. I want to eat them right off the page. And then lastly, I got white wine because I only drink white wine, like sweet wines, but it's occasionally some Chardonnay too. But sweet wines are my preference, sweet white wines. So I did get this sheet specifically because all the other sheets I have are either red wine or mixed. So it's nice to have a whole sheet dedicated to the type I like. So that is Beneva Creations. I'm going to go back and buy 1 million more sheets when I have the money for that. But right now I'm obsessed with what I have and cannot wait to use all of these. The detail is amazing. Paper quality is amazing. Freebies are amazing. The selection is amazing. The fact that he listens to so many of your suggestions is amazing. Obsessed. So not the last time you were going to hear from that shop. Okay, so now let's go ahead and get into my big order from Paper and Thread. I'm really excited about this, and I just wanted to show you the little seal on the back because I was so excited about this. I saw her post on her Instagram stories, the owner, Amy Lynn, I saw her post a shot of the sheet, the sticker sheet that had all of these labels on it, and they had the names already written in, and I saw mine and I was like so excited to like see mine in there. So I just wanted to show you that that's what it looks like. I got the cutest one, by the way. Love those seals. I don't even want to break it. Let me see if I can open this without breaking it. I want to keep that. Okay, I broke it. Oh no, that means I'll have to place another order. Well, she did come out with more stuff that I want, so that's gonna be an inevitability. So let's go ahead and separate this out. I have to kind of keep it separate for reasons. So let's go ahead and look at the freebies. So this is her little thank you card. That's really cute. I like the shiny paper and how it's like small and rounded and really cute instead of like those big bulky cards that a lot of shops have. I want to do one like this in my shop. Right now I just have plain cardstock, but I want this like shiny cardstock. I like that. It feels like professional. So there's that. Let me get two other freebies. So these are both unicorn matte samplers. They're different. So this one is with Dottie the sugar bug and Snowball the cat. So you have a couple with Dottie. I like this one of just like wintertime hot chocolate, or Christmas time hot chocolate specifically. And then this one of Dottie playing Animal Crossing on the Switch with little Isabelle hat. I almost bought this sheet, but I was like, that's a little bit creepy. Like, it looks like somebody literally just beheaded Isabelle and then made her into a hat. I was like, that's a little creepy, but I'm probably gonna use that sticker for sure though. So then we have more of Snowball over here, a little peeking Snowball in a little teacup. I love that. And waiting in the mailbox. I have a whole sheet of those already. So I'm gonna use every single one of these. And then here we have the new Calico Cat sticker. I think her name is Pumpkin, possibly. And then the dog, I think the dog's name is Coco. I had the same question, I think, the last time I hauled something with this dog. It's like Coco or Coconut. I still don't know. But it's the new little fluffy dog character. So there's Coco having some like anxiety and Coco with a frap. Both of those are me at the same time. And then Pumpkin smiling, Pumpkin napping on a laptop. That is so cute. That was actually me like a few minutes ago. I was like napping with my head down like next to my laptop. And then Snowball with the light bulb. I like that because it could be used for like when like the power goes out or when it comes back on, which actually just happened to me yesterday. So super useful. Yep. So I love these freebies because I'm going to use all these stickers. I love it when that happens. All right. So now we get into the actual order. I have not gone through and sorted these, so they are going to be fairly random, I feel like. I got the majority of these in premium matte, but one of them I got in unicorn matte, and I think it's this one. I'm pretty sure it's this one because I wanted to get one that I was going to use like the most. So let me see. So this is not like a buttery premium matte. It's like it's still pretty rough, but the quality is really good. So let me see about this unicorn matte. So unicorn matte is thinner, but it's also still pretty rough. These are like a little bit dusty, which I think just happens when you print in-house, when you print and cut. Like the machines leave a lot of dust behind, I have heard. But yeah, overall it is slightly smoother than the premium matte. The quality is about the same, I want to say. It's about the same. So ultimately, I'm probably just going to stick with the premium matte because there isn't really that much of a difference. And honestly, when you're putting it in your planner, like, the image quality is really the only thing that's going to matter. So, just for, you know, budgetary reasons, I'm probably just going to stick with the premium matte, but I just wanted to get one to just kind of test it out. Oh, I guess these samplers are actually on the unicorn matte too, so I could have probably figured it out from previous orders. It is kind of smooth once you like get the dust off. It's a little bit smoother, but again, the image quality is all that matters. So the one sheet I got in that is obviously the Snowball reading sheet. She's got her cute little glasses on, and I just love this because it's books in like every shade of the rainbow, so you get your brights and then you get your pastels. I like having both on the same sheet, you know, like having neutrals on there as well. Because, you know, obviously I read every work day. I read on my lunch break. So it's something that I have to mark pretty frequently. So I know I'm going to go through this sheet a lot, and I do like how the stickers are pretty small so they can fit in a variety of box sizes. So a very versatile sheet right there. I did get a few from the Valentine's Day release. I'm guessing they are all the purple bordered ones. I don't think there are any others. Nope, just these. So I did pick up just a few sheets. I did get the sampler just so I could have a couple of the stickers that I didn't want full sheets of. Like I think the snowball and the bicycle one with the heart balloons is super cute, but I don't really know when I would use that necessarily. So we have that one. We have snowball with the heart-shaped chocolate, the little conversation hearts. What are they called? I feel like they're called something else. I don't know. You know what they are, the little conversation hearts that come in a little box. Those are really good. I love those. So tasty. They're on like a really cheap sale right now at my store that I work at, so I need to pick up some. You can get a little box for like 33 cents, and honestly the little box is probably all that I need. Here's snowball lighting heart-shaped candles, super cute. I was sending this Happy Meal. I think I got a whole sheet of those for obvious reasons. And then eating heart-shaped pizza, and then planning, and then with the box of chocolates, which is me just all the time because I always have a bunch of chocolates sitting around. So yeah, I just wanted to make sure I had at least one of every Valentine's sticker. So then I got a full sheet of the Combo Hearts candy. Not necessarily because I'm going to be eating that much of it, but I am a candy person, and I do like these when they come around this time of year. So I don't know, I'll probably hoard this sheet forever and ever until I use it up, but I did want to make sure that I had a whole sheet of it. And then the Valentine's planning. I do love getting planning sheets for every season and holiday, because I just think it's really fun, because it's something that you're going to mark every week. So I always want to be able to spice it up seasonally, and I love how she does this with her different versions of Snowball. So in this version, Snowball's got these little heart antenna on her headband, which are super cute, and all the stickers are little hearts. So that's gonna look super cute in my planner. And then obviously the love pizza. I'm obsessed with pizza a little bit. It's funny because I used to hate it for so long, but now I'm a pizza hoe. So I needed the heart-shaped pizza, and I can just use this for any time, but I'm probably gonna have to get pizza on Valentine's week to mark this with this. So it's gonna be super cute. I probably will. I can probably convince my boyfriend to get us some pizza. And then like I said, I did get the whole sheet of the Snowball sending mail, because again, this could be used for any time. It's just so cute. Like if you're just sending Happy Meal to people that you love, this is like the feels. This is the vibe. So needed a whole sheet of those for sure. And I do love how she is facing both ways for these types of stickers. I just love not having to worry about which way, like what looks best with the spread. Yep, so that is at least what I got from the Valentine's collection. And now the rest of this is, like I said, pretty random. I basically just went through the whole shop and threw in every sheet that I wanted that I didn't already have. So I went back all the way to the beginning. So there are some things that were released a very long time ago that I didn't pick up then, but I picked up now. And because she's now, I think, made to order, she also threw back up into her shop all of the old retired characters, like this hedgehog whose name is, I think, Quill. So there are a few of those. I think a few of the ghost characters, Lunar and Boo as well, possibly in here, that I probably would not otherwise, well, obviously I wouldn't have been able to get them because they weren't in the shop, but there were a few activities that were specific to these characters that were not in a Snowball form, so I wanted to get those as well. So yeah, there is going to be a little bit more in here than you would typically expect. So first we have Quill. This is a part of a fall release, I believe, with candy apples, because candy apples are my favorite things ever, and I always try to pick up candy apple stickers when I see them. I'm sure you've seen this in several previous hauls, but yeah, I need to eat them more, honestly. I don't feel like I eat them enough for the amount of stickers that I have, but I do love me some candy apples. So there's Quill and the candy apples. Okay, so it is coconut. Okay, I'm still probably gonna call him Coco for short. But I got the coconut nuggies sheet because I'm obsessed with chicken nuggets. I'm more obsessed with chicken tenders now and chicken sandwiches, especially from Popeyes. I've graduated up to that, but I was obsessed with chicken nuggies for the longest time, and I will still get them on occasion, I feel like. So I just needed a whole sheet to mark nuggies. And I did get the full sheet of Dottie with hot chocolate. See, this is like Christmas specific hot chocolate, so that's why I appreciate when other shops have just like normal hot chocolate, because you know I want to have options for both, because hot chocolate is a year-round thing for me. And then for when I am enjoying hot chocolate with a friend or just anybody else, I would probably even use this for my boyfriend when I make hot chocolate for us. But I got the sheet of Dottie and Snowball both enjoying hot chocolate, and they're both girls, so it's meant to be like drinking hot chocolate with your girlfriends, but more often than not it's gonna be just me and my boyfriend, or just me. So I also got the gift giving sheet between Monty the Bat and Snowball. I love Monty. Monty's another character that I love. Why would I just say the same thing? The same thing two different ways? I don't know, but I love both of these guys a lot. So just for, you know, any gift giving occasion, I thought it was nice to have a generic sheet for that with like specifically 2 characters. I think that may also be for Christmas time, because I guess there's a lot of pink Christmas sheets in this particular release. So here is Monty planning or crafting at Christmas time. I don't really remember which one that was, but I could use it for either, I bet. So Monty's wearing a little Santa hat and got the whole craft table going there for Christmas crafting. I also picked up the Disney Park Sampler. I really like the sheet because I feel like not a lot of shops have like specific Disney Parks activity stickers like for the specific rides. I think there's a few from WIAM. Maybe there's a few from shops I haven't checked out yet, but there's not that many that I've seen. So I just definitely wanted to get the sampler for, you know, the next time I go to Disney, whenever that may be. Who knows? We have fireworks. We have entering Disney, the Teacups ride, meeting Mickey and Minnie, eating, looks like an ice cream sandwich on it, or ice cream. What is that even called? It's just ice cream on a stick, I guess. And then with a little Mickey backpack with one of the aliens from Toy Story, Mickey balloon, ice cream, Dumbo ride, and then they repeat. So that's super cute. And then I also got the like Harry Potter sampler sheet. I didn't get all the Harry Potter stickers, but I picked up a couple. There was a nice collection of these too. So this one is with Dobby, I guess, playing in a pile of clothes. I'm probably gonna use that for like laundry or something. And then Harry Potter Snowball giving Dobby a sock. And then riding on a broomstick. And then at platform 9 3/4. These are the cutest chocolate frogs ever. And then the flying forward Anglia, because of course. And then magically like putting away the books. That is super cool. So a lot of these could be used for like either just normal activities like, you know, reading or laundry, or just like as deco for Harry Potter spreads, or to mark watching a Harry Potter movie. So I love the versatility of that sheet. And then this one is I think it was meant to be like Harry Potter like potions. So we have Snowball with the potion in her cauldron, and then here is Dundee the corgi, I'm pretty sure, with mandrakes, and then Chip the chihuahua with his potion, and then Shadow the cat with his potion. They all got their different potions. I'm not really sure what I meant to use this for. I think just like deco, or even just like making soup. I would probably do that. For like, I have a crap ton of Harry Potter kits, so if I'm making soup in one of those weeks, I would use these. And then we have back to some normal activity stickers. So we have Monty eating breakfast. I feel like I don't have a lot of just like plain generic breakfast stickers, so I wanted more of those. And then here we have Monty at the computer with like a large stack of paperwork. I feel like that's applicable to a lot of situations. And then Monty's sick and eating soup, which was me a lot recently, I feel like. So I wanted like the soup specifically to be a part of that. And then Dottie filming a haul, it looks like. I don't have a lot of stickers for filming specific types of videos, so this really kind of fit the bill. And it's like, it's smaller than the other one I have. So I have the one from WIAM, where she's filming with a little tripod, but that's like a really big sticker. I'm sure y'all know what I mean. This one is going to be much easier to fit into like a quarter box or something like that. So made a lot of sense to get this one. So I love that. And then this, so I did get some Boo and Lunar stickers. I think that one's Boo and that one's Lunar. But this one is like low energy, which could be used obviously for a day where you're feeling like you have low energy, but I'm probably gonna use this for charging my devices, because that's a category that I have like one sticker sheet for. Like I need more for that category. So I usually mark when I charge my Fitbit and my Kindle. And so here is Boo and Lunar in the mailbox. I'm just gonna use this for like October Happy Mail essentially. Like Halloween specifically, but we all know that Halloween lasts the whole month of October. And then we have Halloween baking. I thought this was a really cute thing because it's like a Halloween cake, and that's not really like what you think of when you think of Halloween treats. So I thought that was like a fun idea, even though, you know, when am I gonna make a Halloween cake? I don't really even like cake, but I just thought it was really cute. And then Halloween cookies too. So Snowball and Shadow get their little dual sheet again. Cool thing that she is doing now is she does have the sampler sheets where all four of the characters are doing kind of the same thing, and you can just get a smattering of all of them, but they do have their own individual sheets as well. I like getting the mixed ones though, because I just like to spice it up. So this is the wax melts sheet I got for obvious reasons. I am melting wax pretty much every day now because I have a lot to go through from my big Black Friday fantasy wax melts order, so definitely wanted more stickers to mark that. So here we have, and they all have different wax melters, which is really cool. So Snowball, Shadow, Chip, and Dundee. And then the same sort of thing here with sticker sheets. These do have like very faint color. It's like they're pastel, but when it's shrunk down so much, it's hard to see the color. So they look very neutral, like black and white. So I just really wanted kind of some neutral sheets of sticker sheets to use for obvious reasons, you know, organizing stickers, sticker Happy Mail, anything like that. I did get the sheet of Shadow the Cat playing Mario games on the Switch, which I love. I love Animal Crossing or Mario specific Switch stickers because like those are my main two games. Like that's really all I play, and honestly that's like all I see out there. I think there's some Sims video game stickers too, but other than that it's usually either Mario or Animal Crossing. Sometimes Minecraft as well, but very infrequently. So I love that what is out there is what I actually love playing the most. So then we have another sampler sheet. I really feel like I got this sheet already, or I think I maybe just got the Snowball one. So these are like watching scary movies, but honestly I like all of them. So I'm glad I got the actual sampler sheet this time, because I watch scary movies all the time, not just during Halloween. So I wanted the whole sheet just to have more of those specific types of movies. And then here we have nap time. Like I said, I don't have a ton of nap stickers. I do have a sheet of just Snowball napping, and I feel like I had originally moved that to a different section because I had a few sheets of like cat napping, and I was gonna have like a cat nap section, but like why? Because like, am I really gonna use it to mark when my cats take a nap? No, it's gonna be used for me napping, so I moved it back into the normal section. So here is the whole gang napping. And then we have Chip the Chihuahua. I think this is meant to be podcasts, honestly. I think that was the name of the sheet. But when honestly I do typically use these types of stickers to mark listening to podcasts, because when I go on a hike or something, I always have a podcast going. And when I commute to and from work, I always listen to podcasts as well. So sometimes I like to mark that. I don't really listen to music so much like on the go with headphones. I listen to music at home. On occasion. I'm more about binging YouTube. But yeah, just an occasional thing that I'd like to mark, so that's that. And then this one is meant to be ordering groceries online, so you have the whole gang and their different screens up with where they're ordering groceries from. I don't order groceries online because I work at a grocery store, so I just buy groceries every day, pretty much, and just walk home with them. But I just really like this for like online shopping because I don't have a ton of online shopping stickers, and I feel like this could just be used for like any type of online shopping. Like if you look really closely, you can see that there's like specific food items on the screen, but you know, you're not going to be looking that closely typically, so they could just be any types of products, and I just liked the detail in that, so that's what I tend to use that for. I did get the aliens sheet because I got one alien sticker sheet from Bubblemon Stickers Co. I can never remember exactly how that shop name was formulated, but I got one alien sheet and I was like, why don't I have more aliens sheets? Like, there's so many applicable uses for alien stickers. Like, there's a ton of aliens movies out there, podcasts I listen to, like probably even books, shows. Like, come on, there's a lot of uses. So I realized that that's a category I need to kind of step up in. I think right now I have it in my animals section. It doesn't have its own category yet, but I just wanted more alien stickers. So obviously I had to pick up this sheet as well. So we have Snowball in a variety of alien-related situations. They look so cute. Such a cute alien. Alright, we have just a random Christmas sheet thrown in here, I guess. This is the gingerbread sheet. I am obsessed with gingerbread, so naturally I had to pick this one up. We have... Is this all the main characters? Yes. So we have Snowball as a gingerbread cat, Shadow as a gingerbread cat, and then Dundee and Chip as gingerbread dogs. And then various other gingerbread elements too. Super cute. I love the variation in the sizes here. So then we have a Snowball on a plane. I don't even really typically use this type of sticker much to mark flights. I usually have like just a little tiny plane sticker, but I don't know, I thought this was really cute and I want to use more of this type of sticker to mark plane trips. And the next, oh, I love this one. So this is like a fake nails sticker sheet. If you'll notice, my nails are fake. They're really cheap, crappy fake ones, which is why they look so janky. Because like I don't know, I have a kind of a hands-on job at work, and so they kind of snap off all the time. So I don't want to get really expensive ones because I will lose them. And I don't want to go in for acrylics. I think all the nail places are closed right now anyway, but it's just not worth it because they don't do it the way I like. So yeah, I get fake nails a lot, so this will be probably used for whenever I just get a new order of them. But I love that there's a specific sticker sheet for that instead of just like paint nails, because I don't do that. And then I got the angel sticker sheet. I do have a section just for angels. Not really sure how often I'm going to use this type of sticker, but I just thought these were really cute. Snowball as a little angel. I'm sure there's a lot of pop culture applications for that, as opposed to, you know, the more morbid applications. Oh, I got the little couple stickers, the cat couples. These are so cute. So obviously I'm trying to like slowly and subtly build up my couples sticker stash. Again, for obvious reasons, because I do now have, you know, a committed relationship, and I do have, funnily enough, a whole section just for cat couples, so I thought this would be really cute to just add to that section, because I don't think I have any cat couple stickers from this shop. I think this may be like the only one that I've seen. But yeah, just a cute generic couple sticker. And that's like the first time I've seen like a male version of Snowball. That is like so trippy. And then this is, okay, so this is, okay, so I thought it said buy hair, and I was like, what? This is not a hair cutting sheet. It says dye hair. So I had to get some hair dyeing stickers because I had barely any. I think I have one sheet from Whimsical Cat Studio for dyeing hair, and I was like, I need more. So because I did put a streak in my hair a long time ago, and it's like still kind of there. It's like almost out by now, but I did do that once, and who knows, I may do it again. So I just wanted to have options for marking that, for back planning, and also potentially in the future. So yeah, Emily from Emily Catherine Plans, I know she was looking for these types of stickers, and she follows me. So if you're watching this, here's an option for you. I also got barbecue stickers. I don't eat barbecue that often, or I definitely don't barbecue myself, but it's something my boyfriend is into, so I'm sure these will come in useful. And then change sheets. I actually did change my sheets the other day. I'm so proud of myself, so I need more, you know, just more variations of stickers to mark that chore. And I like the ones with words in them because I can just slap that over some decorative washi and call it a day. And then this is, I think this is just more like being busy, caught up with paperwork, like working stickers. I don't know why I have so many of these types of sheets, because like this is like never really applicable to me. My actual job, I have the days of the week that are not typically busy, and I work like in the early mornings when it's not busy at all. And like this is never me at home on my laptop. Like, what am I working on that's so stressful? I don't know. I feel like I'm just getting this in anticipation of like eventually like having a job that like keeps me that busy, which is like kind of sad that I'm like anticipating that, but who knows. I also got this Baby Yoda sheet. I'm so happy because my boyfriend and I are watching The Mandalorian finally. I know I held out for a long time, but he said he wanted to show it to me, and now we're watching it, and really all I care about is Baby Yoda. He's so cute. I just want to watch him all day. That's all I care about. I don't understand really anything else that's going on, but the Baby Yoda scenes are so cute. So this is me with Baby Yoda. I'm always like, I want a Baby Yoda, get me one. He's so cute. So yeah, that's gonna be for marking the show. And this is, oh, so this is cool. This is like watching a play, so you get a little playbill right there, or just tickets to really anything. Could be movie tickets, probably not tickets to a play, because I don't know, that's not really like how you do that. You typically just buy them online, I feel like. But I did like the playbill because I only have like one other sheet of that type of sticker before, I think from Happy Daya. So I just wanted more variety in terms of that. Not that I see a ton of plays, really. I saw them more when I lived with my parents, because I would go with them a lot, and my grandma. But it's something I want to continue doing in the future, when I can be even bougier than right now. And then I got vacuuming for obvious reasons. I do like vacuuming. I like that rug too. Something I need to do more of. And then these are cute. So these are more cat couple like date stickers. These are just like a date in the park kind of. And we did have one of our first kind of like lunch dates was on my lunch at work. He came and we walked to a nearby park, and it was really cute. So we do enjoy parks. We enjoy picnics in the park, honestly. But I just thought this was really cute for stuff like that. So I'll also be going into my cat couple section. I also got feeding the ducks, which is really funny that I just saw this because he has been talking lately about taking me to a lake that he knows where it's really good for feeding ducks. So in anticipation of doing that soon, I got this sheet. This is so cute. Look at those tiny little ducks. So detailed. Love that. And then beach day. I don't have a ton of beach stickers either. I have some, but not that many. We do picnic on the beach a lot. He likes it more than I do, but if it's a picnic, then it's more focused on the food than the beach and the water, so I can dig that. So I love that there's like 2 people here. So like beach date day, right? So there's that. I also got the coffee maker sheet because I did just get a Keurig for Christmas and I'm obsessed with it. It's like my favorite thing ever. So just for any Keurig related things, like I have coffee every day, so I'm not gonna mark it every day necessarily. But if I have space to mark it, or I get a new K-cup for my Keurig or something, or I have to clean it, then here you go. I did get this sheet of Judge snowball stickers for anything court related because currently my boyfriend is going through some legal stuff with his ex that they have to get sorted out, so I'm kind of helping him with that a little bit, and also I'm probably about to get embroiled into some legal stuff myself with my landlord who is being ridiculous. So who knows, hopefully that sheet won't be that useful, but it probably will. And then I got the noodles sheet, like noodle soup, because there is this like beef noodle soup that I really love from this Chinese place close to me that that we get as takeout a lot. So, and the noodles are like nice big noodles like that, so I thought that was pretty pickable. I also got the Snowball and Dundee ice cream sheet, because like when I get ice cream, it's always with somebody else. Well, most of the time it's with somebody else, like my friends or my boyfriend. So I just really wanted like a couple's like ice cream sheet, because for some reason I didn't have that, and I remember wanting to use that to mark something probably with Aiden recently in a plan with me, and I didn't have a sheet like that, so it was perfect that I found one. I also got the firefighter sheets for 2 reasons. One is because I live in the Bay Area of California. We have fires here all the freaking time. It's super annoying. There's actually one right now going on a little bit north of me, as per usual, but right now we're getting a storm, so yay for that. California weather is crazy, let me tell you. So I'll be using this to mark the fires. They were even worse last year, almost had to evacuate. So there's that, and also ironically, my boyfriend wants to be a firefighter, and he's going to go to school for fire science, so this could be used to mark any of his activities as well. And then I have doing dishes. I don't know, I like doing the dishes a lot. I typically mark at my planner if I have like just a big doing dishes session, and I just like the stickers associated with that. They're just so fun to me. So cute. And then lastly, I got the Watching Christmas Movies sheet. I guess I just didn't have this for whatever reason, and I wanted it for just watching any generic Christmas movies that I didn't already have a specific movie sticker for. So these are super cute. And she's got her little reindeer antlers on. So that is that. Like I said, there are still a few sheets in the shop that were just released, I think, that I still want to get, but I'm going to try to keep up with that because these are so cute, and she has just such a great variety of stickers. Like, there's a ton more in her shop that I either already have or like aren't applicable to me but would be applicable to other people. So if you're not familiar with Paper and Thread, I strongly urge you to check them out. Her shop is amazing, and she's super nice and like really good at engaging on social media, which I love. So that is that giant order, and I think I'm gonna cut this haul right now before I get another huge order in and it expands for another hour. So it's gonna be a little bit of a shorter haul today, but that is all right because there's some big ones coming up, so stay tuned. So thank you so much for watching. If you want to like, comment, subscribe, and share, that would be fantastic, and I will see you in my next video. Ciao ciao.